Marry a guy who will email you when you block him. Fellas, marry a woman that doesn't play these kind of games. Yeah, that sounds to me like she's asking for a stalker. Hey everyone, my name is Jake and welcome to r/murderedbywords, where we go over well-constructed and probably the best put-downs and comebacks on the internet. Oh, and here's a quick disclaimer. You don't love someone for their looks, or their clothes, or for their fancy car, but because they sing a song only you can hear. Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde lived between the 16th of October 1854 and the 30th of November 1900. Who had fancy cars in 1880? Here is a nice poem. If, with the illiterate I am, impelled to try an epigram, I never seek to take the credit, we all assume that Oscar said it. I want to know how many times that guy right there has been able to use that comeback. Will Smith went to London and dressed up as a Boots sales assistant to promote Jadon's new water brand. What dimension are we living in? Brand of water? Look at our society. We need a good old-fashioned culling. The kid is just doing what he wants to better the world. He started a brand of bottled water that's better for the environment and is responsibly sourcing everything from the bottle to the water. They've gone as far to work with a specific city and only bottle excess water and pay the city more than its actual worth, so their water infrastructure can be improved. He's also donating water to Flint until the lead levels are actually at safe levels, because the government decided they don't want to anymore. If you're gonna try to complain about a celebrity doing something, at least be educated on what they're actually doing first. Ooh. But for real though, imagine going to Boots, thinking, you're just gonna buy some deodorant, maybe a new razor, and then the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air appears out of the fridge section, trying to get you to buy his son's water. Reddit absolutely flamed me on my alt account. Recommended community for you. Hi Opie, we thought you might like the r/am I ugly community. Let's hope Reddit didn't have access to their camera before this. I think this lace in this colour is like seaweed that has come out of the swamp. Thank you. That's not a compliment. I didn't take it as a compliment. He just ruined your whole life, witch. I don't get it. He's thanking her for criticism because that's the polite thing to do when being judged for something you are pursuing a career in. She showed her complete and total lack of class and tact by misinterpreting his thanks as an acceptance of a compliment. It put her in her place in a very discreet yet sick as hell way. Basically, he revealed that she is trash in a very polite way. I mean, it was a good put down, but swamps don't have seaweed, so I would have pointed that out. Should I respect Burger King to do this? Or should I said, is this a marketing strategic stuff to get our empathy? It's not a marketing strategic thing. It's just an equal right for everyone to have a decent job thing. Thanks for the shout out though. Yikes. Remember guys, corporations are always evil, and you should hate them all no matter what. Yeah. Stop talking trash about different US cities. New York is inspiring, Los Angeles is iconic, Chicago is magnificent, DC is historic, Philadelphia, San Francisco is cutting edge. Well, you could compliment it, it's always sunny and they have that really nice cream cheese. Ignorant females always talking about toxic masculinity. They never mention the great things that masculinity has achieved for mankind. We've got bridges, skyscrapers, the motor, electricity, and the moon landing. Which one of those were driven by fempowerment? A woman literally wrote the code that got us to the moon. But why was bridges on the top of his list? A bridge is that amazing? What? In the old days, school taught home economics, as in how to feed yourself and your family on a week's housekeeping money. Seems like today, most young people think cooking is a ready-made microwave meal. Haha, yeah, I wish we would have had home economics. Wonder what generation was making the curriculum. This isn't for everyone, but a lot of the older generation just love complaining about their own mistakes, don't they? This one doesn't have sound, so I'm gonna do the dub over it. I thought you didn't give pretty girls tickets. Pardon me? I thought you didn't give pretty girls tickets. You didn't think we gave pretty girls tickets. You're absolutely right, we don't. Sign here. This is why you never question a police officer. That and the fact that you'll probably get shot, you know. Hi, how much do you charge for design? 1 to 2%, it depends. 2%? OMG. You are just going to use softwares, wall button for walls, and window button for windows. Wow, congrats sir, you just built an entire building with your mouth. Please click the render button on your mouth itself and it's all done. Yeah, it's just like The Sims, isn't it? You don't need a degree for that, I can do it myself. You ever hear a joke so bad that you have to get up and walk around a little bit? Yeah, that's why your dad spent hours roaming the hospital halls after you were born. Oh, that poor man cannot recover from that in any way. Does Kenya have internet? Nope. Kenyans send runners with documents, notes, letters from one place to another. It's remarkably efficient and has been in place for hundreds of years. It is the reason they produce so many talented long-distance athletes. They used pigeons throughout history, but that failed during the Great Famine of 1876, when people had to eat the pigeons, which is where the old saying, "Don't kill the messenger" comes from. In fact, it used to be "don't kill and eat the messenger," but they shortened it during the ink shortage of 1943. It saved ink. I did hear that the Kenyan government was exploring the web, but they felt with all the wildlife and busy in Kenya, and spiders, they had enough webs and did not need any more. In fact, they found it hilarious when Safari was released, especially since Kenya has had safaris for 100 years. It took the developed world 100 years to catch up with Kenya. This was just written so well that I have to appreciate it. Hi at CNN, I know you guys are busy analysing lines on a map, but perhaps you should use your time to study up on US geography. Thanks Stephanie, yes we made a mistake, which we fixed in less than 30 seconds, and now we are admitting to it. You all should try it sometime. Ooh. For those of you who don't know, Big Steph over here was responsible for the hurricane map written with like the marker and said the hurricane was going to hit Arkansas and it didn't. But let's just pretend it was Bill and Bob and not the politics kind of thing, because we don't do politics over here. At Elon Musk. In close traffic, poisonous gas spewing from the car in front of you goes straight into your AC intake. Good thing gas/diesel car makers didn't cheat on their emissions, or we'd be in real trouble. Haha. That is cold from Elon, but Volkswagen just been destroyed there. Peter Dinklage simultaneously made people realize that dwarves can be sexy and also raised the bar way too high for the rest of us. Screw you, Peter, you sexy man. Meh, you can just walk under the bar. If you stick your bare foot into a hole in the ground, the entire planet is temporarily your shoe. And if I stick my Johnson, then I screwed the entire planet? And disappointed the whole planet all at once. He set himself up there, really. A guy I was competing with for a grant sent me this out of nowhere. May your tea be too hot when you receive it, and too cold by the time you remember it's there. That's just mean, isn't it? Come on, man, you don't have to do that to someone. Urban Dictionary out here with 100% accuracy. Morgues, the part of the printer called the copier. Bill, my copier doesn't work. John, why don't you use the new Morgues copier? Wow, what does it copy? It only copies Mr. Beast videos. Okay, right, hear me out on this. On one hand, you can hate Morgs all you want, because yeah, he copies people and his content's not very good. But then on the other hand, he's not making content for you, is he? You don't have to watch his videos, and you don't have to like him. He's making content for like 5 to 10-year-olds, that's all it is. Hey everyone, if you want to check out a similar video to that, then click on screen right now. And if you want to see some epically funny jokes, follow me on Twitter at FakeJakeYT. And if you want to see probably not a lot, then go on my Instagram as well. I should probably post there more. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you very soon.